Hello everyone, this is Tanya from Nylum Hair Company and today's video is going to be about watercolor. Now here's a list of products that you're going to need for the rose gold watercolor hair. 3 bottles of rose gold semi-permanent hair color, 1 bottle of ginger semi-permanent hair color, the lift up powder lightener and developer, 13 bundles, which are the blonde bundles, closure or a wig, a large spoon, whisk or tongs, a large plastic bin that you can purchase from the dollar store, hot water, and gloves. So what we did is we took a clear container and filled it with about 2.5 to 3 gallons of hot water. And even before we filled the container with hot water, we prepped our 613 wig by using the lift up powder lightener and developer. Well, here's the end result. As you guys can see, we were able to pull a lot of that golden color out of the wig, and now it's time to watercolor. So the first bottle my sister's going to use is going to be the rose gold color. She's going to take the entire contents of the bottle and dump it into the clear plastic bin. Now she's going to take the ginger bottle and do the same thing. Dump all the contents into the bin. So the next thing that Milan's going to do is place some gloves in her hands and go ahead and start mixing together all of the material so it completely dissolves in the water. Now she's just going to take a small piece of the wig and test it, color test it, just to make sure it's the rose gold color that we're looking for. After doing the strand test, we wanted to make the rose gold color just a little bit more rich. So we added 2 more bottles of the rose gold color to the plastic bin. So after we added the 2 bottles of the rose gold, we did another color testing. And as you can see, when she pulls the hair out of the water, the color was perfect. So after we did the final strand testing, we submerged the entire wig into the clear plastic bin. You want to make sure when you're doing this process that you're spreading apart the hair to make sure that each individual strand gets the same amount of dye. We then waited approximately 3 to 5 minutes to see how well the color came out. After the first time we took a look, we wanted the wig to get just a tad bit darker. So what we did was we placed it back in the bin, submerged it a little bit more, made sure all the hair was spread out, and let it soak. So after close consideration, my sister and I decided to dip the wig again for a 3rd time. So by this time you see me putting on gloves, helping her make sure all the hair is spread out so we can achieve the perfect rose gold color. Well, I guess the 3rd time really was the charm. As you can see, the hair is a beautiful color. We were so happy with the outcome. We were a little nervous at first because the color was so light to begin with. We wanted to make sure that we got a really good result, so we had to dip it 3 times. So just a word to the wise, if you guys feel like when you first start to color the hair, if it doesn't come out right the 2nd time, just dip it again and just leave it for a few minutes longer. Here are some after shots of what the hair looked like as soon as we were able to rinse it and wash it and rinse it again. As you can see, it's a beautiful ombre rose gold that we were looking for, and I think it was a good result. So this is what the wig looked like once we dried it. We used the Got2b glue to secure it to my sister's forehead. Just a little disclaimer here, you guys, I am not a cosmetologist. I don't have a whole lot of experience in securing weaves or wigs. So I did the best that I could with the Got2b glue first. So I just took it, put it around the perimeter of her hairline, and I just applied the wig accordingly after I blow dried it a few times. But after the second time of me trying to apply this Got2b glued and using the hair dryer, it just did not work. Okay, so I had to start from scratch again, but I used a different product, and in the video is the photograph of the glue that I used to better secure the wig to my sister's forehead. So this is the adhesive that I ended up using the second time around. It's called Ghost Bond XL, and I do have to say it worked amazingly well, especially for an amateur like me. So if you guys are like me and have issues with using the Got2b glued, making sure that it's secure and that the wig doesn't move, I suggest maybe trying the Ghost Bond. Maybe you might have a better outcome. I know we sure did. So after I used the Ghost Bond, what I did was I just took the hair and just parted it in sections. And I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like after we flat ironed it. We are going to be going to a stylist to get it cut and also curled, because like I told you guys before, I am an amateur. I don't know a whole lot about cutting and styling and even applying wigs. So the stylist that we use today, his name is Leo Mickey Hilliard out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. He owns Millennium Quality Styles, and he is the stylist who cut my sister's hair. He also curled it and styled it, and as you guys can see, it's a beautiful result. She has wonderful curls, and she is very happy with her wig from Nylon Hair with the rose gold watercolor.